Morning friends, in the last lectures we have learnt a poem, a song of the open road with paraphrase. In these lectures we are going to learn an appreciations of the poem. In order to write an answers of the appreciations of the poem, we have to cover the 6 point. The first point about the poem, poet and title. Second point, theme and central idea of the poems. Third point, poetic style, language and poetic devices used in the poems. Fourth point, special features, novelties and focusing elements. Fifth point, message and morals from the poems. And the last points, your opinion about the poems. These appreciations questions that we have in the examinations for 4 marks. Right now we are going to take an answers of an appreciations of the first poem, The Song of the Open Road. The first point about the poem, poet and title. The title of the poem is A Song of the Open Road. It is a poem written by Walt Whitman. The poem is the first sections of Leaves of Grass. And the theme and the central idea about the poem. The poet in the poem is describing a trip on which he is embarking. He describes himself as healthy and free. He is in complete control of his life and chooses his own destiny. He does not wish or hope for good fortune. There is nothing he is lacking. He will reach his destinations on his own, having troubles and problems in life. The poet encourages to be true to themselves and live a free life. But this is a central idea about the poems. We have to write it in 3 to 4 lines. The poetic style, language and the poetic devices used in the poem. The poem has a 4 stanza. The first stanza has a 3 lines and the remaining stanza have 4 lines each. The last stanza is the separate stanza. It is given in a parenthesis. The the lines are unrhymed of varying length. It is called free verse. It is told in the first person. The poetic device used in the poems are inversions, paradox, repetitions, alliterations, and metaphor. The special features and novelty and focusing elements in the poems. The poet has used the poetic skill of anaphora at the beginning of the lines. That means I know. The technique of parenthesis to make a separate part at the last stanza. Apart from that, the poem is written in the first person's narrative. And second last point, the message and morals in the poems. The poem gives us a message of joy and delight in the open road. The poet encourages the reader to be honest to themselves and live a free and healthy life. The person should have a complete control on him and to behave in the public and private life. And your opinion and impressions about the poem. I think the poem is very encouraging to us. It gives us advice to live a free life in the complete control on the body. In spite of having problems, we should go ahead and live a healthy life and having a capacities to utilize in a optimum use. This is the appreciations of poems and we have to write in our answers the 6 points and we have to cover all these points. This is the questions of appreciations and once again I want to tell you the first point about the poem, poet and title. The second point, theme, summary and gist of the poems. Third point, poetic style, language and poetic devices used in the poem. Next point, special features, novelties and focusing element. Then message and morals from the poems, and the last points, your opinion about the poems. But this is the questions of the appreciations that we are going to right now learning. Then the figure of speech used in the poems is that the first figure of speech in the poem is inversions. The inversion is a figure of speech in which the line is not given in proper grammatically order. We have to make correct order of the line, then it is called the inversions. The example of the inversions figure of speech from the poem is that a foot and light-hearted I take to the open road. But this line is given in inverted style. It is not in correct style. The correct order of the line is that I take to the open road a foot and light-hearted. Second example of the figure of speech, repetitions. Repetition is a figure of speech in which words and phrases are repeated in the lines. It is called repetitions. For example, henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. In this line, good fortunes is a word. Good fortune is a word repeated in the line. The third figure of speech, alliterations. Alliterations is a figure of speech in which the consonant sound is repeated at the beginning of the words in sequence. It is called alliterations. For example, from the poems done with indoor complaints, libraries, and querulous criticisms. In this line, querulous criticisms, two words beginning with the same consonant sound, having the same pronunciations. So it is called alliterations. Next figure of speech, paradox. Paradox is a figure of speech in which uh, idea seems to be a contradictory. For example, still here I carry my old delicious burdens. Burdens cannot be delicious, so it is a contradictory idea. It is called paradox. And the last figure of speech, metaphor. Metaphor means an indirect comparison between two things without using the words like as so. It is called metaphor. For example, a foot and light-hearted I take to the open road. In these lines, road is compared with the road of life indirectly. It is called metaphor. And the last poetic style used in the poem, free verse. Free verse is a technique used in the poem, that is uh, without having rhyming words at the end of each and every line. It is a style used by the poet, that is free verse. uh, in this way we are going to learn the topic of appreciations and the figure of speech in this poem. I hope you will understand all those topics, and this is a homework for you. Write down the answers of appreciations of the first poem, and then whatever the figure of speech right now I have taught to you, write down in your notebook. I hope you will understand. Thank you.